we spoke to Alan probably about 3 years ago, and he very efficiently set up a Viridian line of credit for us, which we needed at the time to finance my son Nick's flying career. And that worked out very well for us because it was the most efficient way for him to borrow funds using our assets. And subsequently to that, Alan has also set up 2 other sources of finance for acquisition of properties, which has really worked out well for us because it's helped us to restructure our finances and to get the best possible tax advantage that we can by separating the 2 different properties that we've invested in. And it's also been really beneficial to us in that we've been able to get the tax refunds that that have helped us to pay for our current residence, or to pay off the current residence. And Alan has advised us every step of the way in what are the best ways in which we can maximize our returns and minimize the amount of interest that we've paid. And one of the other huge benefits that we've experienced through using Alan is that we have got a lower rate than what we may normally have got because of the way that our finances have been structured and packaged. We've got percentages or percentage point below what would be normally have been the case. So we were very grateful about that, and that in the long run would have saved us a considerable amount of money. And also the restructuring of the 2 loans into the 2 different properties that we've acquired has helped us, because what it's done is helped to create them as separate tax entities. So the whole structuring that Alan has helped to facilitate for us has allowed us to have an effective way of separating the different properties and claiming our tax on those different properties. And also, more than anything else, really, it's been a lower tax or a lower interest rate that we've got from that all, which has been going to benefit us for a long time in the future. And really what I would point out is that Alan's tirelessly working to achieve these results for us is really a great compliment to him. He's been able to come out and see us at the drop of a hat. Anytime we call, he's around. Fortunately, he's in the same suburb, so it's been very good for us that he can come around. And the latest loan that we've had settled before it was due, which was brilliant for us because there was no hold-ups, no paperwork, no penalties, and so many things can go wrong in these kind of transactions. And if your finance man isn't sitting over your shoulder and watching things and crossing T's and dotting I's, you can very easily be in for money that you never expected you were in for. So the result was so good for us that when we consider buying our next property, there's no doubt that we'll continue to use Alan, because we find that he's providing us with the best service, best advice and best rates. And what else do you want when you're looking for somebody who's a financial advisor? That's I would have no hesitation in recommending him to anybody wanting to use his services.